What's poppin'?
Oh my god. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of O'Shea Speaks. So glad that you're here. As you can see, we have a special guest today. Look at him. You already know what this is. This is the question and answer video that we know y'all been waiting for whenever, you know what I'm saying? And don't make faces like that. They've been waiting.
Sure.
Whatever. Anyways, this is the good old Q&A question with O'Shea and Torian. Yeah. So we just gonna get right into it. You already know. Okay, the first question is... What was the first question? Oh. The first question is, when are y'all gonna... when are y'all gonna get a dog? So...
When she comes to the reality that Rottweilers are beautiful pets and not aggressive creatures.
Y'all, I know I'm getting a dog soon because soon within like...
In our apartment.
Yes, because I want a little dog. Like I need somebody there like with me.
Cool beans.
But I don't want no Rottweiler. I'm not bringing no Rottweiler in the house. It's dangerous.
Can't even say it. Rottweiler.
Rottweiler. What?
See?
Rottweiler.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? Rottweiler?
I don't know. How do you say it?
Rottweiler.
Okay. You say I'm the country.
Anyway, so that's the answer. We don't know when we gonna get a dog, but we're getting one, and it's not gonna be a Rottweiler. Dang, that was a real intense first question.
What are some keys to staying happy in a long distance relationship?
Woo. Some keys. I think the first thing, and we like both would mutually agree, like the first thing is like to keep God first, right? Because you can't really have happiness without having God. So long distance is really hard. Like it's not easy. Why are you looking like you waiting for me to say?
I'm just listening.
You waiting for me to say the wrong thing or something. But long distance is not easy, like at all. And we're like in a legit long distance relationship. This isn't like I could drive like
y'all a few miles apart and y'all feel like it's long distance. She's discrediting.
I'm not discrediting that, but it's definitely a difference. Like you talking about like time differences, like. It's not just as easy as like I could be there in a few days. Like we gotta plan, you know. So it's not easy, and if your relationship isn't grounded, like there's already a whole bunch of stuff that comes with relationships. So on top of having a long distance relationship, like you have to be super grounded in Christ and who you are with Christ, and you know that that's where you essentially get your happiness from, and then it kind of all works out from there.
Yeah, I agree. Christ is a big factor because I can't depend on my full happiness to come from O'Shea. I mean, she's very goofy and makes me laugh, but that's not enough. You know, I need happiness to come from the Lord, because when she's not feeling goofy, what I'm supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? But hopefully that answered the question. I mean, I guess other keys too, like being like communication as far as like making an effort to communicate, like making an effort to be like, okay, I'm gonna set aside, like we are at least gonna talk this day or this, like making time for each other. Because not only is like long distance, but you have your lives too. So you have to make time, you know.
Doing small things. It might not be anything big, you know what I'm saying? To surprise them as much as you can, whether it's a text, long messages, a phone call at this time, an encouraging word right before they go to class, whatever it may be. Those type of things, you know, keep us, you know, happy and like, oh, okay. I know I got you in my corner.
Yeah. I feel like that's like general relationship. too. Like, you should do that.
Yeah.
But
when you're not there, so
yeah, you have to put a little bit more sprinkle on it.
yeah,
Gotta compensate.
a little bit extra sauce. You know what I'm saying? Can't get lost in the sauce though.
Don't get lost in the sauce now. Don't get lost in the sauce.
Next question is, what are your long-term goals?
That is not the next question. He skipped this question because it's a deep question. Who is it? Who asked the question?
Jermaine Morgan. Talk to me, nigga, baby. When are y'all getting married? Do y'all want kids? And if so, how many? Boys or girls?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll let you start on this question.
Oh, why I gotta start on this one?
I've started on the last few. That's when I'm starting the last
Why you
few.
raising your voice?
I'm not trying to raise my voice.
So, do we want kids? You know, that comes when we get married. We'll talk about that.
The first question was when are you The first question was when are you getting married? You just gonna skip over that
You know what
one.
I'm saying? When I feel like we're ready, you know what I'm saying? Things will go down when they need to be. And I won't put a date on anything. You can't rush yourself into anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to be prepared. But that's a major commitment to each other. So when we plan on getting married, we'll see.
When God says jump, well then that's when we'll jump the broom.
Exactly.
When God say jump, we gonna say how high.
Actually, I'm gonna get on my knees, so I won't necessarily be jumping. But do we want kids? Yes. I want 3 kids. Something wrong with your fingers or something? All 3 of y'all. And I want 2 boys and a girl.
I want a boy.
She will have 2 boys.
I want a boy. I want a boy, and we'll worry about the rest later. Cause I don't know. We'll get there when we get there.
This question is, what does love mean to you?
Oh my God.
Did I answer that one first, or you gonna answer that one? You won't answer that one now.
No, you can answer it first. You did good on the last one first.
Alright, so when I think of love, I think of God, because God is love, and special, that's that goofy part I'll be talking about. But
God is love, Red Run. Y'all remember that show? You remember that? Did you watch that show?
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness, he didn't watch TV growing up. I don't know what's growing. Y'all remember Red Run? At the end of every show, he would have him a nice bubble bath. And he would be sitting in a bubble bath with his text, and he'll reflect on everything that happened in the show. And at the end, he would say, God is love, Rev Run. What was the name of that show? Was it called Rev Run Show or something?
I said I didn't know what you're talking about.
You don't know you don't know who Rev Run is?
No.
All right.
But yeah, God is love, and when I think of His love, it's unconditional. So learning to love like Him, learning to be not so focused on what you want, but what's for y'all, the best for y'all in a relationship, or how I can love you in spite of the things that you're dealing with or going through that may cause us issues. That's the love that I desire to be able to have and do for anybody that's in my life. So that's love that I aspire to have and work to get to.
Our goals as like Christians and like followers of Christ is to try to love like God loves, like as much as possible, and He loves unconditionally. And so I think that it means like trying to love somebody the way that God has kind of mapped out for us to love, because God is love. Red Run. This is a loaded question as well. Hey TT, got your question right here. So where do you see yourself living in the future? Are you guys going to normal in 2019? What is your favorite color, food, movie, and pastime? I've always wanted to live abroad. Like, not always, but like I went to Spain, and ever since then I always like I want to live in another country. Like I have like a really, really strong desire. Just depending on like where I end up with my career and then where he ends up, we could possibly live overseas. But if not, I want to live someplace warm. Like,
I second that.
I want to live someplace warm. And I don't mean like warm most of the year, but then it could possibly snow. Like, no, I don't like snow. I want to live someplace warm. I've always wanted to go to California. I've always wanted to go to California. You know, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, we're only 20.
See, I'm coming.
We're only 25. So like, you know, we'll figure it out. With like, where do you want to live? I'm the most like wanting to travel homebody person there is. Like, I had the desire to live in all these places, travel different countries and stuff, but like, I don't like being away from my family for a long time. So it's just like,
we're gonna move and then have to move right back.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't like being away from my family. Like, my mom, my brother, my sister, my dad.
Flew out and was like, I'm gonna go home.
I'm
in my mom.
I do. Like, I'm like 2 hours away from school, and I'm ready for school to be over so I can be closer to my family. But so I don't know where we gonna live.
Sound like we're gonna be living in Charlotte. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't feel like I have a real preference or a particular want to live in a certain place. I do not want to live overseas.
Which doesn't make sense. How he don't want to live overseas if his career overseas?
Man, I'm over here to do one thing and one thing only.
I know, but like in the future,
put it in the base.
In the future, I mean,
yeah, I live overseas to play basketball. That is it. Will I come visit? Of course. But to actually live over here for years, nah, player. I like the United States. This ain't for me.
We'll talk about this off camera, cause I'm confused.
So she also said, "Are you guys going to normal in 2019?" Huh?
So, Normal, Illinois. She wants us to come.
That's a city?
Yeah, she wants us to come visit her. Yes, we're coming to visit. We're gonna make plans. It's normal. Yes, we're gonna come to normal. Well, we're planning. Like, I know I need to.
She's planning it because she hasn't told me anything.
Yes, no, it's just because I know I have to. Like, I know I have to come to that side of the country soon. Not that side. We're on. Well, you know, okay, geez.
Somebody didn't pass geography.
I did pass geography. So we are coming, but I will tell you it's going to be in the summertime because it's too cold. It's too cold to be coming in the winter.
She don't like clothes.
I don't like.
She literally was walking in the park the other day and was like, oh, I could see myself here naked. I was like, huh?
No. I didn't say it in the sense of like I want to be naked. It's just that if I wear shorts and a t-shirt, he's gonna say I'm naked. He's gonna say, oh, you naked. Just for having shorts and a t-shirt. Yes, you do. So I said it because you always be like, oh, you got your shorts on. You got your shorts on. It's summertime. I like to have my legs out.
Well, see.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Cheeks out.
My cheeks do not be out. No, my cheeks don't be out. My cheeks don't be out. Don't even try to play me like that. Don't even try to play me like that. I don't know why you trying to play me like that.
Being slapped with hair.
I just like to wear t-shirts and shorts.
Which is perfectly
fine. But he's going to say, they do fit. Okay. You know what? We're not doing this. All right. So what is your favorite color, food, movie, and pastime? I'm going to do yours and then you do mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do mine and you do yours.
Torian.
So, my favorite color is pink. My favorite food is spaghetti meatballs from Olive Garden. Favorite movie is any Rush Hour.
It is not Olive Garden.
I'm not Olive Garden, but Carrabba's. And
wait, what was my favorite movie?
Anything Rush Hour.
What was my favorite?
Anything, don't you say it. Rush Hour was 1, 2, 3. But I got it with All About the Benjamins, y'all. I put it when I got it.
That is another one of my favorites.
Now, her favorite pastime is sleeping, pooping, and eating, and watching.
Tori!
Those were all hers, by the way.
You are so rude. That is so rude. See, I'm not even going to do you like that. I'm not even going to do you like that. Favorite color, red. Favorite food, potatoes. Any kind of potatoes. Fried potatoes, baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, boiled potatoes. I don't care what kind of potatoes it is, he gonna eat it. If it got potato in the name, he gonna eat it. He literally goes...
I ain't never.
He literally will go to like McDonald's or Burger King and get 2-3 large fries.
Not 3, 2 for sure. But I got it from my boy Jeff. My Jeff used to get 2 large fries and put extra salt.
Literally, just potato mouth. Potato head, potato mouth. Potato head. Favorite movie? You don't have a favorite movie because you literally will not watch a movie more than one time. Which we're total opposites because
she watched Rush Hour.
I literally will watch
at least 3 times a week.
I don't watch Rush Hour 3 times a week, but it's like one of those.
Had a little fit because I let her watch Rush Hour the other day.
No, it's because Rush Hour fills my spirit cup. It's really one of my favorite movies. Like, you know, and it's a good funny movie. So yeah, you don't really have a favorite movie. Your favorite pastime, playing basketball, playing 2K, Call of Duty. So basically video games. Trading, like Forex.
Fishing.
And fishing,
I
yeah.
loves to fish. I'm a
He
country
loves
boy.
to fish. He is very country, but you guys already knew that by the accent, so.
Let's not.
Alright, go ahead.
Tell us your story. You start.
Okay, so how we met, we both went to Western Carolina University. Go Cats! Yeah! And he played on the basketball team. I didn't really know who he was, what he was, you know. I was, you know, doing my own thing on campus, like.
Because she wasn't into any sports whatsoever.
No, I really am not a big sports person. And so we really didn't cross paths till junior year. Like, we went to school all 4 years, didn't cross paths till junior year. I think we first like had like conversations of it, like Project Care when you decided to become a mentor. But I really wasn't, you know, feeling him like that. You know, he was, you know, one of our good mutual friends, Mary Kay. Shout out to her, what's up, girl? And she would be telling me that he would be trying to, you know, say little stuff like, hey, you know, that's your friend over there, you know. But I was like, nah, you know, like, skirt, skirt, you know. And, you know, he just slowly, you know, but, you know, gently kept, you know, just what up, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, I still was having or whatever.
So I was annoying.
No, I didn't say you were annoying. You were persistent. You were persistent, consistent, whatever you want to call it. Consistently pursuing me, yes. You asked me to go to church. That's what it was. You asked me, we would go to church, like, our group friends, we would go to church. But then, like, a few times you asked me to go to church, like, just us. And then that's when I was like, hey, man, ask me to go to church. Pray the Lord, you know, God, what's going on? You know, then be asking me to go to church. They be asking you to do everything else except for go pray the Lord. So that's when I was like, okay, he's cool. Like, he's really cool. He's dope. And then one day, he was like, can I take you to breakfast? And I was like, ooh, food. Yes, because you know I like to eat, you know what I'm saying? And so we went to breakfast, and then we talked then. And then after that, we just kind of started kicking it more and more and more. And then, like, that following summer, we got, like, kind of serious. And we've been getting on each other's nerve ever since. Ow! It's not funny. What, is that the story, or do you have a different story, or that's pretty much it?
Yeah, I did get to know who you were through Mary Kay.
Mary Kay was plotting. Mary Kay was plotting.
Mary Kay was very persistent, and
Mary Kay was more persistent on getting us together than probably we were.
Yeah, that's very true. But
we ain't mad at you, girl. Look at us now, 3 years later. Woo, child.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I made some jokes, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, hey, who your friend is? Like, you know, a lot of it was just playful talk. But, you know, after meeting her at Project Care, I like the vibe, and I seen what type of person she was, like as far as a focus on campus and all those different type of stuff. And I was wondering, like, why haven't I ever met you? It's because she had no interest in sports for real. She went to the football games only to go to tailgate and get drunk. But
I can't believe you just put my business out there like that.
Well, it is what it is. I got a liking for her, of course. Once I started to like her, I pursued her, and I can't say she wasn't as receptive. I think more so because I was an athlete than anything else.
Yeah, because they.
And but once she seen who I was and seen, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't just the same old normal type of guy. Then like she kind of let that wall down. So all that wasn't stunning you. It was just a wall up because she didn't have a thing for athletes. But
y'all had a bad reputation.
No, it's the persona.
All my Western folks, comment below. Did Western sports teams, basketball and football, did the guys not have bad reputations? We'll let the internet discuss that, since you're talking about no.
Well, if you say, but she says me asking her to go to church was like the deciding factor. Oh, he's there. I think her fat tail was happy to go to Waffle House, and then after our conversation at Waffle House, she was like, "Oh shoot, you pretty dope."
I wasn't gonna miss
but
out
at the
on
Waffle House.
I wasn't gonna miss out on no free meal.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mind. Waffle House don't cost me. She got the All-Star. She ate all the food too. That was a plus on my book. But yeah, we had a really good conversation at Waffle House. I think that's honestly what did it. Like it wasn't just no like small talk. It was like some in-depth conversation along with our silliness also. So it was pretty cool. And I like I said, I was already feeling her, so kept on going from there. You know what I'm saying? We just went on from there. Now we're here 3 years later, and she's still getting on my nerves. How is pro basketball for me? I would say it has been pretty successful. I was able to win a championship last year.
Go Zrinski!
Yeah.
Zrinski!
But yeah, Zrinski got a special place in my heart, and I love all the guys I played with. And this year in itself, we're number one in the league also, and I'm playing for the Swans of Gamundan this year.
Go Swans!
Oh God.
I'm part of the team, kinda, basically. Siri being noisy. I'm part of the team, basically.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, see, he said
it's been
yeah.
pretty successful.
He said yeah.
Nah, I didn't. But yeah, so it's been pretty successful, and I can't complain, you know. And I'm just enjoying, you know what I'm saying, doing what I love for money, you know. And so it's been a blessing for sure. I've been in very blessed predicaments, and I can't complain.
I second that, even though the question was for him. I second that.
Yeah, it's been pretty good for her too, because, you know, I win more funds coming to the household.
And I get to travel.
Yeah, flew out. Without the booty shaking video.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. But flew out. I think that concludes.
I think I deserve another game of 2K after doing the video. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, we're supposed to finish watching a movie.
Dang, look at my hair, bro.
Yeah, baby. Haircut. No, you're not about to play 2K. But anyways, don't stop it. We gotta say goodbye. I'll let you close it out.
No.
Go ahead,
I
baby.
don't know what to say.
Just say anything. Oh shit. I'm done. Alright, bye y'all.
Alright. Fuck the eat